Hello everyone, it's Lizzie and welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, today is going to be a review of the Kayali, what is this called? Invite Only Amber 23. So I have done two reviews on two Kayali fragrances, so Eden Juicy Apple and Vanilla. So if you're interested in seeing my reviews and my first impression of those, definitely check the links in the description box down below, and I'll also have a link up here to my fragrance playlist, so you can see all of my videos created in one section for you guys. So I recently picked this up. If you watched my most recent haul, I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this, but I did recently pick this up and I've been so excited and had my eye on it for quite a while. I do like a lot of the Kayali, well, I've only tried two and this is my third one, but I do like her fragrances. I think they're beautiful, I think they're stunning, and I really wanted to try this. And so of course I only picked up the 10ml or the what is this, like 0.25 fluid ounces, and I think these are great. I love that she offers these really small bottles because it gives you the chance to be able to, you know, try out the fragrance without breaking the bank. Like these times we don't really want to be spending tons of money on 100ml bottle fragrances or 3.4 fluid ounce fragrances and you hate the fragrance. So I really love this. It's small and it's a spray and not a rollerball, which I do appreciate. So this launched in 2021, so it's a relatively new fragrance to the Kayali line. I don't think the line has been out for that long. I don't know when it first came about, but I don't think it's been out for like 20 years or anything. So most of their fragrances are relatively recent. The top notes are tobacco leaf, sour cherry, honey, chocolate, hazelnut. The middle notes are cinnamon, may rose, damask rose, citrus leaf, and the base notes are amber, vanilla, argarwood, benzoin, saddlewood, patchouli and musk, and the main accords are sweet, amber, warm, spicy, tobacco and cherry. And I guess the scent type for this would be amber spicy fragrance. It retails for the 10ml or the 0.33 fluid ounces retails for $27 US, and the 50ml retails for $100, or that's the 1.7 fluid ounces, or the 3.4 fluid ounces retails for $138. So picking this up for $27 as opposed to paying $138 for a 3.4 fluid ounce, you can see the difference there, and especially if you haven't tried the fragrance before. So on to my initial thoughts. So I already have quite a few fragrances sprayed on me already because I've been doing a ton of videos, but the initial spray is so spicy. It literally smells like cinnamon, like a Cinnabon roll. That is the best way to describe it. It's cinnamon, and then I can smell the sweetness and also like a bit of like caramel sugar, but for the most part it's super spicy, and I absolutely love that about it. It's very heavy on the tobacco, and there's kind of so it's super smoky but yet warm, and I don't get the sour cherry or the honey notes, but I can smell the slight sweetness to it. I think honestly, like, I love this fragrance. Out of the two others that I have, I'd say this one is my favorite, and I think it's because of the spiciness and the oud. The oud is what makes this amazing. And you know, Kayali being a Middle Eastern brand, like, you can definitely see that influence, and the oud just brings that smokiness, the spiciness, that uniqueness that you don't see in a lot of other fragrances. It's very common in like Middle Eastern oud fragrances, but not in, I would say, most fragrances that we're used to. And for me, it honestly just reminds me of Dubai and just walking in to like a marketplace or a perfume store and everyone just smells amazing. And I honestly think that it needs more love. I think for the dry down, it's still very spicy, but then it's also quite musky as well. But it's not as overwhelming, and it smells very much cozy and inviting. Like, I envisage kind of sitting by the fireplace, even though I don't have one, sitting by the fireplace, having marshmallows, watching a movie. It's so warm, so cozy. Definitely great for fall and the winter time. Just having like a cup of warm chai latte, like, this is going to be my fragrance for the fall winter time. knowing me, I'll probably wear it in the summer too, because I feel like scent shouldn't have a season. I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna rock it regardless. But I think the spiciness, the cinnamon is just the most prominent for me. I also feel like it'll be great for layering, especially with other Kayali fragrances. So I do have Kayali Vanilla, and I love that fragrance, but once it dries down, the spiciness that's in there just becomes, it kind of just fades away, and it just becomes like a true vanilla fragrance. And I need like a kick to it, something that can just add a bit more depth and is a bit more rich. And I feel like mixing this and Kayali Vanilla is going to be the best combination. I haven't tried it yet, so it may be a flop, but I believe if you go on like the Huda Beauty website and you click on the fragrance section, it does say that you can like layer the fragrances. So I think this will be great for layering with like a vanilla fragrance, like vanilla and amber and the spice. Like that is the perfect combination in my opinion. I'll also say, just lastly, just looking at the notes, I don't get where the sour cherry is, like, because she's definitely not in here, at least to me. I don't get the honey, I don't get the chocolate, and I don't get the hazelnut. I guess the sweetness probably comes from the honey, the chocolate, and the hazelnut, but it doesn't necessarily smell like those notes. It just has a sweet element to it. But for the most part, it's rich, it's spicy, it's cinnamon. I think of nutmeg, I think of chai lattes, I think of fireplace, I think of warm, cozy. I love it. I really do like this fragrance. Overall, will I repurchase this? 100%. I will most likely repurchase this because I don't have a fragrance like this in my collection. And like I said, the other Kayali fragrances that I have, they are lacking and they need a bit of depth, and I feel like this is going to do that. This is going to add that depth and rich and warmness that I am looking for in a fragrance. So I would highly recommend this if you like amber spicy fragrances. If you don't like smoky cinnamon, amber, that patchouli, then you most likely will not like this. But if you're open to amber spicy, I would highly recommend this. And one thing I love the most is how long wearing this fragrance is. So my other two Kayali fragrances, they don't last the longest. I would say vanilla lasts even, like, it doesn't last long at all. Eden Juicy Apple's a bit better, but they're both on the moderate side and the low moderate. But this, oh my goodness, it lasts so long. Like, I was smelling my wrist at night and I was like, I can still smell this fragrance, and I've had it on all day, and I just couldn't believe it. Because when you've tried kind of fragrances from a brand and they've kind of been underwhelming in terms of longevity, you kind of just think all of the fragrances in that line will be that way. But this is the complete opposite. This lasts so long on the skin, so long on the clothes. I will say that it is quite it's not a safe scent. I feel like it's an acquired scent and not everyone is going to like it, and other people that will smell you, I don't think, some will love it and some will be like, oh my god, too much amber, too much spice, too much cinnamon, too much patchouli is too much. But I would say that the longevity is amazing on this thing, and because it lasts so long on the skin, I feel like I don't have to spray as much. I think with a lot of other fragrances that don't last long, I end up kind of overspraying because trying to compensate with the fact that it doesn't last long. But this, I can spray my pulse points and I'm good to go for the day. So I would highly recommend Kayali Invite Only Amber if you're interested in an amber warm, in an amber spicy fragrance, and you want to add something different to your collection. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried this fragrance, if you love it, if you hate it. Let me know your opinion on it. I am going to do a video of all of my Kayali fragrances and just kind of speak on them and kind of compare them, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.